What if I told you the perfect day in Marrakech starts with waiting 2 hours in line for just a coffee and ends with some belly dancers, and we might have time to sprinkle in Nobu. So make sure you subscribe and stay till the end to see all the fun little side quests that we get into throughout the day. And we're starting off day 1 of 10 in our entire Morocco journey today. And yes, the places you're gonna wanna stay in are called riads. I'll tell you a little bit more about what exactly that is. But let's check out this alley. This looks like a seamlessly random alley, but you look and it's the door right here. Let's give it a knock. Yes, they have 2 pools. So this rooftop is a super amazing place to come catch some sun rays in the morning. Right before you start your day, they do included breakfasts here with coffee. I think they do a dinner as well, but you're gonna want to eat dinner out and about and experience the local culture. But the pools are nice and warm. It's perfect size for a couple people, but it's a unique little hidden gem up top here. And you'll look around and you get little views of all the other rooftops in the area. Some things about staying in a riad is that normally they're not always just a hotel, right? They always start off with like a communal living quarters. So one of the guys who works here, he says that he lives in one right now, but it's not for guests. It's way bigger than this one. This one is a small courtyard, and it usually has like a fountain in the middle for the women to stay at home while the men go at work, and they use it to like wash clothes and yada yada yada. And it's about 3 different families that stay there, and he says that they're all like siblings to him, but not actually related. And his dad, a little bit about him and his family. His dad was in the army, so he just wants a simple life. He has 12 chickens. He has a name for them all. He loves feeding them, caring for them, not eating them, and they take pride in little things like that. So family here is very important, and you all are very communal. So finish up this tour right here, and let's get back to experiencing Marrakech before we get our car rental. As birds are flying by. And also, riad living is a little bit noisy. You know, you could imagine that the windows aren't, double pane windows and stuff you're used to at hotels. So if noise bothers you, then I think sleeping might be a little difficult at times. But the area that we're in was very quiet at nighttime, so it wasn't really a problem. But you do have to keep your voice down when you go in the courtyard, because the voice carries through all the rooms. And all of the rooms, their front doors face the inside. Hi. preparation, have the best one-day itinerary for you in Marrakech, in the Medina. So we already did the Bacha Cafe, and now we're on a mission to find the Jardin's secret garden. But you're gonna find that it just gets kind of chaotic walking through these streets, and you find yourself at an intersection where it's just four ways of just major congestion, donkeys and motorcycles. So we need a little bump, a little kick-me-up even right after the cafe, believe it or not. So we found this random cafe right here in the intersection. Secret, yes, yeah. The hash is good hash here. Nice. I mean, the shisha. Okay, the store owner right there was like, "I'm smoking hash. Keep it a secret." But look, this is the intersection right here. So just like that, we need to get our iced coffees from this place and find the secret garden. Excuse me, sorry. Walking around the secret garden is cool, but I would definitely recommend another garden. I'll put it down right here. It was actually really hard to get tickets. We just found out about it, and they don't even have tickets available online for like 3 days out in advance. Looks way more beautiful, more cool cactuses to look at. This right here, $10 a person. I would definitely label this overrated. Mocktail. Oh, they have a roof too. Everywhere has a rooftop. Hello.
Card?
Time to go. Catch up. And we are halfway down with an epic one-day itinerary for Marrakech inside the Medina Wall City. Started off the morning with a bunch of coffee, a secret garden, and now we're at a pharmacy because she has a bunch of allergies. I don't know if it's all the cats that are around here or the season, but we gotta go take a nap. And then we have 2 unique dinner reservations. One is a famous restaurant that's known all around the world called Nobu, and the other one's a really popular indoor spot. It looks like they have active belly dancers, and it just looks really fun and loud and lively. And I think they even have a happy hour that goes from like 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. So it seems like this city doesn't really sleep, and a lot of places stay open till 2 a.m. So if you like to stay up late and party, this place looks like the place for you. Today has been dope. Make sure you count your steps when you're walking around Marrakech because it is a walking city. You can literally look on Google Maps and click on any restaurant, cafe, and it's going to be a vibe and dope. You can definitely look off the beaten path from all the main parts where all the tourists and shops are, and just go a couple side streets off and look for some like more local sitting down experiences where the prices don't look crazy. You might have accidentally booked the wrong Nobu restaurant, so we gotta get this WhatsApp and try to see if we can book the rooftop terrace reservation for Nobu. But regardless, still kind of in the mood for some sushi.
The last name, please?
Caesar.
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you.
It's okay?
Yes.
Okay, see you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah! The party goes on. All right, we changed our reservations from the Nobu restaurant and inside to the top. And one thing about the restaurants here in Marrakech is that everybody has a rooftop lounge. So there's no shortage of rooftops here, I'm telling you. We're feeling relaxed because we left the house at like 9 a.m. and we just got back at like 4. So we did a full shift. a full 9 to 5 shift basically of walking. Came back for a nap. I don't know if that's in our future, but we got our included 30-minute massage for both of us. So it was a couples massage for 30 minutes. They just got the back from head to toe. And super complimentary here at Riyadh. How do you say this place? So Riyadh Sofyan and Spa. Place is legit. So as you see, this is the Nobu restaurant right here, but then we get dropped off, but then you get to walk next door. Let's go see what the rooftop terrace looks like. So update as I'm going through today, as I'm getting followed by just all these stray cats. The Bacha Cafe that you have to wait in line for, the line starts at 9 a.m. but it opens at 10 a.m. and we got there at 9:40 and I had to wait maybe like, I would say like probably 45 minutes in total to get into the actual cafe. Now when we get in finally, it says Bacha Cafe, but also a museum. So I'm kind of like curious. Oh, these cats are about to fight. So it's really a museum experience / cafe. So once you buy your ticket, your admission ticket to get inside, you have to walk through the museum. It's really beautiful. And then into the cafe. The cafe, you have to walk up, give them your name. They write it down. They say how many people. And then they estimate how much. So they were quoting people up to 3 hours. They quoted us 2.5 hours. We were like, oh, we already waited 45 minutes in line. Why not? So she gives out buzzers to you. But there's so many people waiting in the queue for their time to go get a table that they ran out of buzzers to give. So she's like, just come back in 40 minutes to even get your buzzer. So wait. So I was kind of disappointed because I'm not a museum person by any means. And I ended up walking around the museum and you kind of like, after that shock factor of them telling you how long it's going to take to just get a table to go to a cafe, you're like, what's the hype about? I don't get it. The museum actually ended up being one of the most beautiful experiences I've had in a long time. It's packed with people in the morning. Everybody wants to start their day off right with coffee, right? So why not go to this most popular coffee cafe in all of Marrakech, inside of the Medina walls? So I ended up reading some details about what all of the carvings and tile work meant, and it was really beautiful. It really just meant that they had a bunch of like calligraphy that was in the wood sculptures and all the tile work. It really all just meant that like we are all connected from our spirit to the earth, and we're all fertile, and we all yada yada yada, all this hippie stuff. But it was really cool, and all the details were really amazing. Great photo opportunities. But then we sat down after getting all the pictures, and we got one of the best seats in the house, I think. They have paste. The menu is actually really big. It's not just a cafe. We got the egg with truffle. I got the scrambled egg omelet with bacon. We got 2 different croissants. I got the pistachio crumble on top with the interior chocolate. She got some raspberry crumble one, and then we got 2 desserts on top of it. I got like this raspberry cheesecake, and she got some random like honey coffee tart thing. It wasn't the best. We had like 2 bites and just dropped it. But the whole experience is really amazing. They bring out this really huge gold carafes, pitchers that you pour your coffee in. A coffee is only 50 riyad, so $5, but you get about 2.5 pours out of the whole gold carafe thing that they give you. So really worth it for the prices of the coffee, especially. They have 3 other locations in Singapore itself. So anyways, you're done with your experience and you walk out of there. And by the time you walk out, it's about, it opens at 10, and I say you walk out after you're all done about 12:30. It is 0 line. So if you want to go during the day after the morning crowd, that's when you go for sure. Now, I don't know how long they were quoting for the line. I think I heard somebody say 1.5 hours on the way out around 12:30. So, and our riad, it included the 2 30-minute massages for each of us. So we got a little quick couples massage, and they offer other things. They have this whole area where it has a spa, a sauna, and then a haram. I think it's called Hassam. It's that like the local style Turkish bath massage area. And the massage was like a 5 out of 10, I'd say. They gave us these weird shorts, and they gave her a thong to put on. And then we lay down, and they just got our backs, and they hopped on the table and like got their elbows in us a little bit. So it was cool. But we're getting ready. We were able to change our reservation to 7:30. We'll be able to watch the sunset hopefully, and go to Nobu for some food and drinks.